All right, so all this weird contraption shows me testing the idea of using my Arduino-based blue box as a key set for my switchboard. The speaker is still on here, so it makes noise. That does two things. One, actually three things. It allows me to hear the tones, even if I don't have my handset patched in with it. It loads the voltage down, so I'm not blasting way too high a voltage down the phone line. And because it's coupled through a repeat coil, I also get a little bit of sound coming back the other way. So if I don't have a handset, I can faintly hear what's going on in the call. And to prove that this works, I've switched over to DTMF mode, which is pretty cool. We can see if I patch in, it will answer the call. We can tell because the light dimmed. I'm in the monitor jack. But what I'm going to do here is patch into my outgoing call, or my outgoing line, and DTMF dial the operator. Now, since these are not patched together, it won't be busy and it should ring. So I patch in. If you listen very carefully, you can hear the dial tone there. So now, and now it rings. And in order to show that you do get sound coming in both directions, I will press a beep on my keypad. You can hear it very quietly. Meanwhile, if I hold this phone up and hold the phone near it and press some DTMF, and then also blue box tones. So that is a proof of concept. Very cool if you ask me. So the idea would be if I'm going to patch in a call for somebody, rather than take my phone, go over here, DTMF dial, and do all that, I can keep the caller on the line while I talk to them. I can patch in and key the number over here, and when I'm sure it's going through, I can then connect it. Very cool. So it allows me to do things a little more authentically. Now I will set this outgoing trunk to have MF receivers, so rather than it DTMFing the number, I would be able to say, do it that way, and then it would go out. But for now, DTMFing it works just fine. So now I gotta set up the switchboard, which is actually getting populated with cables. How cool is that? So now I have a patch cable through a repeat coil, which I'm gonna just rest up in there. And then once I clean this up, I'll have a key set available to just patch in whenever it's needed.